already shown this uh, content to everyone, like how we will go step by step based on this concept and why it
Mhm.
is designed. So it is designed such a way like the thing will be going on sequence wise, like from starting to what is ServiceNow and what is its architecture and what does ServiceNow does exactly over the market, and then from there we will go into our other modules, like we have user group and then we have ITSM modules, uh, and service catalog, flow automation, tables, fields, columns, update set, SLA, data load, and these all things I will cover in upcoming sessions. So these are, so all of them are important into their aspect individually, because everything plays an important role while you develop any project. So all of these aspects will be utilized when you work in any project. So suppose you are working on ITSM, HR, CSM, wherever you are working. So all these aspects will definitely be used for your project implementation. So now I will start on this part initially, module 1, and then we will see how we will proceed further. So first what I will do is like I will show where is my PPT. So
Uh, Prashant, we also have to activate our PDI.
not right now.
Okay.
Meanwhile, you can do it, but it's not required
Okay.
initially for today.
Okay.
Yeah, but I will give information about what all ServiceNow sites are there and what all the role, what each site have a role while working in ServiceNow or while getting any information. All right. So
Mhm.
we are starting on our module 1, and these are the content for module 1, like website introduction and ServiceNow PDI. So why I am covering from here, because these are the very basic information basically everybody should know initially. So I will
Mm.
cover each and every small aspect, because understanding will be more clear in further sessions if I go through these things, because if I tell some site and then you can refer it on a right way, right? So that's why I have added as website introduction and ServiceNow PDIs. So now there are like ServiceNow website and PDI. So these are the important aspect for any developers who is working as part of ServiceNow platform. So I am starting from websites first. What all those websites do? So first is ServiceNow.com. So basically, what is exactly this? So ServiceNow site is where we can check what ServiceNow updates are going on, or what exactly ServiceNow is doing right now, or what events ServiceNow is continuing, or what product it is on high demand. So we can get everything inside this site. So if you see, I have opened this servicenow.com and we have information like AI control tower, data workflow. So these are all the latest update where ServiceNow provides various information, like if some client has to have some demo, so they can request from here. Basically you can see contact and demo button is here. So and we can get started from various things. So suppose there are partner companies where ServiceNow is a partner of, suppose Infosys, EY, or Deloitte. So they would be partner with this company and they would be having direct login access with this platform, and we can access it through our personal email address also. So you can see currently it is logged in with my personal email ID. So you can get access to it, and you have access to various products here: app development, human resource, anything you can search if suppose you have to implement something, so you can definitely search for a specific document, specific information into this servicenow.com site. So basically it is all about how you have to deal with customers. These all things comes in place where you have to interact with your customer and tell them, okay, what ServiceNow can do and what we can do as part of our customization or configuration or implementation practice. All right. uh,
Prashant, how that show demo works?
Show demo will work. Wait a second. So demo will work when you click on demo. It will basically ask some information. So
Mm.
suppose I am interested in AI agents. Okay, let me select some other data. What happens here is they will ask some contact and they will assign one person from their team, and then they will give demo. So I don't know, maybe this link is not working as of now, but
So, what will be the content in that demo?
content will be, see,
Mm.
this is the demo.
Mm.
And if suppose you are choosing HRSD or discovery, so what they will show you, they will show you the working use case for that specific application like HR or CSM. So they will tell you, they will give you the real life implementation experience. Like they will showcase you one end to end flow for that specific application, and they will showcase you what all that application can provide the features to the company. Okay.
Okay.
So basically they will showcase, or they, on behalf of you, they will showcase the demo to your customer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is
Okay.
mostly utilized from the customer's perspective,
Mm.
because they will not show the implementation thing, they will show the demo, in the sense pre-implemented solution they will show.
Mm.
Okay, so they will raise a case and they will tell what all things will be generated, like after the case closure knowledge will be generated. They will showcase that kind of thing, but not internal things what is developed on backend. They will not showcase that. They
Mm.
will showcase only the end-to-end process for any specific topic here which you choose. So they have modified this site as of now, because previously there was more information has to be added from partner side, but I don't know, maybe some upgrade work is going on with this site. uh, and now we have our next. So anybody has any questions as of now?
Not yet.
Okay, so we have our next site. So this is one of the most hit site from ServiceNow developers. So this is ServiceNow docs basically. Suppose if I need to search a release note or any step-by-step process to create user group roles, or create any business rule, create any configuration, create any customization within the system, so you can search here directly. So suppose you want release notes and upgrades with various version, so you can see there are multiple versions here, we have Vancouver, Washington, Xanadu, Yokohama, right? So we have release notes and upgrades. We can directly click here and we will redirect to this Yokohama version release notes, and you can see what new feature has been introduced as part of Yokohama, right? And how people can upgrade to this version. So we can get all the information on this release notes and upgrades. And what is other purpose is like you can search anything in ServiceNow here, because ServiceNow docs is the prime website where all module information, all development and customization on configuration things will be present inside ServiceNow docs. So this
Uh,
docs will
Prashant,
yeah.
is this docs available? I mean, without any cost, or is there
Yeah,
any?
it is free actually.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So this all sites are absolutely free. You don't have to pay anything.
Okay.
Okay, and it's not logged in, but it generally asks for login.
Okay.
If you would be sign in with your SSO, it will auto sign in again your system.
Hmm.
Otherwise, if there is some issue with sign on, it will open directly. So right now, if you see, it's not logged in for me. That it didn't go with it has gone with SSO, but it didn't log in with my user. But still, I have access to this site. I can open HR, I can open ITSM integration hub, or anything. So whatever information it is required, suppose there are a lot of things in ServiceNow while we work on project and we have to search for specific things, right? So we can search here. Similarly, if I click on integration hub, it will show me integration hub overview, how people can utilize integration hub for configuring the integrations for third party. So they can just check and they can see how to enable it and how to utilize it for the integrations, right?
Hmm.
So you can we can do it that way and search anything here, and then it will work smoothly for anything. This site will not be down anytime. You will have access to this site every time because this is one of the most utilized site of ServiceNow. All right.
Okay.
Now we have our next site, developer.servicenow.com/dev.do. So now this is the site developer.servicenow.com/dev.do. So if you see, I am logged in with this site already because I was having account. So you also everyone might be already logged into this developer.servicenow.com, right? So I
Yes.
yeah, so this is the site where we can request our personal
Yeah.
environment to
Hmm.
do some testing or do some implementation work or do some POC. So currently, if you see, this is the instance URL and this is my instance. It is already open for me as of now, but you can click from here and you can open. And we have multiple things inside this developer.servicenow.com. First, you will log in with this site, and then what we can do, we can request for an instance. So here right now it is showing me the instance name, but if you have not requested, here it will ask request for a new instance. So you can
Hmm.
request and then it will show the instance name here, and then you can start further utilizing those PDI, right?
Yeah.
So and what all activity we can do, we can perform activate plugin from here. Suppose there are some plugins which is not available inside instance, just like we have discovery plugin, we have cloud management. These are not available directly on instance, so we can enable it from here. These are all plugins. Basically, these are not paid plugins, but these are not available in the system, right? So here you can enable these all plugins here, and you can manage email properties. You can release your instance also. You can change the user role, whichever role you are getting. So there are two types of role: App Engine Studio Creator and admin. So most of the time we will participate as an admin role, and
What is this App Engine Studio Creator?
app
Custom application
yes.
creation rules?
Yes, it will change the UI for your uh,
Mm,
basically the instance. You will not see all the things if you are not admin. You will directly redirect to this UI. Basically, it's looking like this.
mm,
So it will be like app engine will be displayed to you for everything. But as an admin, you can switch to app engine studio. You can open app engine studio inside admin version of PDI.
okay.
Okay, and you can change user role anytime. And we have this demo data. If suppose we have to refresh our instance completely, remove the data, and then you can perform this activity here. That's why it's shown in red color, because it is a warning, like it will remove all the configurations and the things which you have done. And this is reset and wipe instance. So what it will do is like reset and wipe means it will provide you complete newer instance. Everything will be wiped out, and your instance will be reset. And here you can manage your instance password. If you have forgot, so you can manage from instance password. And here we have upgrade instance, so you can upgrade your instance. So currently it's showing me to upgrade to patch 5, and I can select this instance and I can upgrade the instance like this. Okay,
Okay.
so
Prashant, can I ask you one thing? Whenever we open PDI, so
yeah,
every time a new instance come or the same instance continue?
same instance will come, but
Mm-hmm.
you have to wake it up, like
Yeah,
like within
I
10
know
days
in the sleep mode it will go, right?
Yeah, it will go in sleep mode, but if you log in within 10 days, so
Mm.
you will have same instance. but
Okay.
but you have no activity for 10 days, it will go back to ServiceNow.
Okay. Then new instance
Yeah,
create, right?
then you will get new instance, you will not get older one.
Okay.
For that, no support will be available from ServiceNow. So you can see this is, you can see this statement written here. Instance with
Correct.
no activity for over 10 days will be claimed back into the pool, because this involves some cost when ServiceNow provide free PDI to everybody. So there
Mm.
is some cost involved. That's why they does that kind of thing, because lot of people like 2 to 3 months they don't work and they have shortage of instance, then that same instance can be assigned to other people.
Okay.
Like they will get fresh one, but it will be claimed from you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so any question related to this site?
Not yet.
Okay, so yeah, all right. So what is our next site? Next site is community. Yeah, so this is one of the most important one. Community. Yeah, so community, if you're seeing the name community, community generally comes when we have to participate or get some answers to our questions or some implementation, or we are stuck with our any topics with related to customization or the configuration, or you are stuck with some specific use cases, then you can post your questions, and then people will be available to answer the questions here. So you can click on ask a question and you can type the question, like you are having issues with business rule, with your implementation, with your you have established some client script but it is not working. And you can ask anything, any question with any product, related to any product. So you can post the question here, and people are so active these days, you will definitely get the answer within 5-10
Okay.
minutes here, because more than like 1 lakh people are online every day on this website. So I
Mm.
and thousands of people are there to reply answers for those questions. So you can answer those questions. You can get the answer and you can resolve it for yourself for your implementation wherever you was stuck.
Okay.
Okay. And one of the biggest benefit also you will see there are total 8 lakh 50,000 members for this community, and right now there are 22,000 online, and you can see we have 28 lakhs 28,816 posts.
Hmm.
So I'm not sure whether this is yearly, it might be monthly also or yearly, because lot of post happens every day, right? That's why we will be, there is a very high chance you will get your answer as soon as possible. And you can see various events going on all over the world. So right now we have CreatorCon happening in India next week, as starting from day after tomorrow, from Bangalore, Pune and Delhi. And yeah, and other information also. Previously we were having knowledge event, so they have added the knowledge digital experience and MVP live experience and lot more topics with related to what happened at the knowledge event basically, right? So here you can check the community highlights from various people, like providing a solution, providing their blogs also. So people post their blogs and then you will find here, you can see the article. This is article type, like people are
Okay.
sharing some information. This is the question people are asking, like this: set mandatory inside a multi-row variable set, no data display in dashboard. So you can explain what you have did and what you are looking for, so people will reply according to that. So suppose if you see this, adding initialize script include is not callable from client. So people have replied and the thread is going on, and one people has found it helpful, right?
Prashant,
Okay.
what do we do in CreatorCon? I mean, is what happens in CreatorCon
So
event?
CreatorCon basically, uh, it is it is basically an event from ServiceNow where there is two things happening, like networking and as well as hands-on labs will be provided. So it will be whole day session, but session will be of 2 hours. Like they will make people create AI agents and make generative AI use case for other. So whole program will be divided into two parts there. So there are two tracks, like Gen AI and other track was AI agents.
Okay.
Okay, so both the tracks will be running separately, but when networking will happen, they will join both the people together, and then they start networking and the demo kind of thing together. And basically it provides how you can create AI agents and how you can work with agents. Basically right now AI things are going on everywhere, so that's why it would be basically a promotion also for from ServiceNow, like they have
Is it
ServiceNow.
open? Is it open for everybody or in
it
service now, right?
it was open basically, but I think it is already overloaded. So uh,
Okay, registration is required only, right?
yeah, registration was required, but it is completely full this year. And right now they have added missed registration, fill out the interest form for early access to CreatorCon India 2026.
Okay.
Okay, so this is full right now, but it is free. What happens is, like, as soon as this registration open, people try to fill it as soon as possible.
Mm.
That's why it fills very fast. And I was talking about two track here: innovate with Gen AI. So this will be the hands-on labs, like now assist skill kit, crafting custom gen AI experience, prompt engineering like a pro, securely integrating AI into real scenarios. So I have opted to this track to scale with AI agents. So I will be having hands-on labs with these three things.
Okay.
Okay. And the rest all it is like they will be having various they would be having various stalls where there would be IoT garden, photo booth, and some fun game of these games, like games with the use of your technologies. And then they are having community cards and all. So people will be like from developer, architect, owners, managers, every person you will get on this creator con. So basically it is different from developer meetup. So developer meetup, every time you will find only the developers around you, but in this event there are a lot of people coming from across all the designations. Type of people will come here. So this uh, I think you can fill out the interest form for next year. So you will be notified whenever the registration opens for next year.
Hmm.
And yeah. So moving further, we have ServiceNow PDI. So ServiceNow PDI I already explained how you can request and how you can use it. Request and then you can click on this button. This instance will open for you, brand new. And yeah, so we will proceed further. So no doubt on this websites and PDI.
No.
Okay. So we have next ServiceNow introduction basically. So what ServiceNow is, and how it started. So basically, if I talk about ServiceNow introduction, so ServiceNow came into existence in the year 2004 by Fred Luddy. And yeah, so they have started from very small warehouse, and then they have converted into a company, and the people generally known this company all over the world after 2008, when they were having their platform into more organized way. Like basically they have introduced newer things in their system, and it was quite good with other system which is going on. And then year by year ServiceNow platform has grown, and they have jumped into high after 2000. I think after 2015 they have jumped on a very high note, and they were working on ITSM at initial days, but they have moved to almost everything today. So there is lot of difference from 2015 to 2025 and 2005 to 2015. So basically they have a very big jump on their growth on every aspect. Aspect in the sense with the company growth, with the people growth who have been working in this platform, and it has grown like anything. And what exactly ServiceNow is? Basically, ServiceNow is a cloud-based platform where we can do the workflow automation, and we can utilize its capabilities for various organization business process like ITSM, CSM, HR, and on security side also we have like security operations, and contract side we have contract management. And then how we can like proactively work on our issues that might be coming from various monitoring tools from event management, and then we can perform uh, we can basically generate the database for asset management, and we can manage those assets based on the compliance and regulations, like it should follow some licensing methods, reclamation, and followed by a ham or sam process inside ServiceNow. So basically, on and all, ServiceNow is all connected with most of the modules. So suppose there might be a very less chance where the customer or client is having multiple modules in their system, right?
Hmm.
So all of those modules in sync you will find very less. I think I have seen only one customer, uh, yeah, only one customer who is utilizing more than 10 applications, and there we can see the link between everything. Like one user is interacting with many things, like he is able to access HR, CSM, and then he is able to access BCM, GRC, and some users are accessing custom applications also, and then multiple integrations are triggered from same platform, right?
Hmm.
So I think that's why it is very much famous, and as well as providing various facilities to everyone, right? So as you also know, like it is like right now on boom. Almost every company is looking for utilizing ServiceNow for their customers, even for themselves also. There are many companies, they have started using ServiceNow in their own company, and then they have got multiple customers while implementing the solution for their own company. So this is like helping various companies to reduce the cost as well, because in every big company, everybody know there is a different tool for managing your data. So suppose for timesheet you have to open other application, for filling uh, like other details with related to HR you have to open other application, and for raising any request you have to open other application. But just imagine if you can do everything in a single application in ServiceNow basically. So ITSM you can utilize for raising a request for laptop, or raising a request for any issue, and simultaneously you can perform HR activities inside HR module, and at same time you can fill your timesheet also. Timesheet is also one application in ServiceNow, so it is very good application. It is utilized with agile development and all other modules. So it's very wonderful because it reduces multiple application use, and everything you will get in a single application in ServiceNow,
Hmm.
right? So this is the biggest benefit, and basically it helps organization a lot. It will improve efficiency and develop the customer experience, and people also get very easy through this process, because they don't want to log in again and again with other tools. They have to log in again and again, but in ServiceNow they can do everything in a single system, right?
Prashant, if I ask you real-time scenario for a customer perspective, what kind of things customer have, like they want? I just wanted to know in the simple language that you have some problem, maybe business, maybe your customer looking for something, maybe ITSM or CSM or HR module. So, what kind of problems they are having in real time? Just give me an example so I will understand.
Okay, so the problem would be as I was mentioning, like multiple platform, multiple application usage for them. So
Hmm.
imagine, so they are using five application for five different process in their company. Okay,
Hmm. Hmm.
and all five companies are charging them
Okay.
for each application separately, and
Hmm.
all application separately are having some user license also,
Hmm.
right? But just imagine if all those five process will be in a single application, like in ServiceNow for an example. So they are utilizing five modules: ITSM, CSM, HR, and other two modules more. So now one use, suppose I am the user, you are the user, right?
Hmm.
A same user can utilize multiple things inside ServiceNow. So what will happen? Your licensing cost will reduce, basically.
Okay.
Okay, and one more benefit will be there. So you can not only streamline your multiple application, you can streamline any custom process also,
Okay.
right? Because what happens, service now is providing out of the box one, but many companies are there, they want their custom process also. Suppose they are building a process like for which there is no any application anywhere in the world, so you have to
Hmm.
create custom application, right? So custom application feasibility is very good in ServiceNow. You can build one separate end-to-end application.
Okay. Just like example, any developer in company, he want to use any software, or
Yes.
so for that only, it will help us to create one instance. Then after that, it will be assigned to somebody. Then they can work. Maybe it's related to ITSM, but same way it's related to
Yeah.
customer service also, or HR also. Same kind of, is it?
Yes.
Right.
So basically all comes on money part, basically, because the customer, why the customer reach out to ServiceNow, they have to reduce the cost. And
Hmm.
why they are looking to reduce the cost? Because there would be single platform, they don't have to pay for five different platforms and five different user base licenses,
Okay.
right?
Hmm.
Product purchase is like one time cost, like which is same for everyone, every application. But imagine the license, because license is charged every month for, be it ServiceNow, be it other tool, be it any application. So
Hmm.
everywhere they have some license cost. But just imagine, if I am the user, I can access customer, CSM, I can access HR, I can access ITSM also, right?
Okay.
I can raise HR case, and similarly I can create incident also. Similarly I can request for laptop, I can request for mouse, for an example,
Hmm.
right? But what will happen, my same user will be utilized for all those
Okay.
requests, right? So just imagine, he is performing three things in one particular system,
Hmm.
right? So right now also we all work in a company where we have to open multiple applications, right?
Hmm.
In my company also, for an example, we are not using ServiceNow, but our client, they were using Salesforce, so they are migrating to ServiceNow. Once that project is completed, then we will work on our in-house system also, where they are looking to implement ServiceNow for our own company, because they are also having multiple applications which, where they have to pay separately.
Hmm.
So
Like SAP also.
what?
SAP, SAP.
Yeah, SAP,
Hmm.
and there are multiple IBM tools also. So
Hmm.
similarly, it's like ServiceNow is doing basically everything at a single place they will provide. So suppose I am the person and I will click, okay, what all task, what all request I have raised. So I will see, okay, I have requested for this, I have raised a case, right? So he will not be much confused everywhere, and we have to keep all the URLs. That is a small thing, but everything comes with cost only. So basically the company try to reduce the cost with this process.
Hmm.
Yeah. So for that, it depends on customers what all things they have to utilize, and then things work smoothly once everything is in place.
Okay.
So basically it is for increasing the efficiency mostly, and the customer experience means, suppose we will think, okay, we have to open multiple sites just like now we are also doing. So I have to fill timesheet every week, so I am going to timesheet and then filling the timesheet, and then if I have to check my profile information or my mediclaim information, so I have to go on other system, right? And
Hmm.
for company related update I have to open separate thing. So that all things we can do in a single platform basically.
Okay.
Okay. And platform overview. So basically, uh, if I tell, this is like the platform architecture or platform overview, so we can tell it anything. So it has a single platform, single data model, and single architecture basically, where we can configure all these things like AI and automation. Basically, we can utilize AI automation to enhance lot of things inside ServiceNow. It's not just like a Gen AI thing and AI agents, that is separate thing, but inside that we have some of the AI capabilities and automation capabilities which is already present and which utilizes on basic needs. And similarly, if we talk about IT, so it's not only about IT, so they can do anything. So if we talk, be it like a CSM, be it HRSD, or be it GRC, be it anything, so you can, it's not only about IT basically, because what does IT mean? IT means is like incident problem change, that's it. This is the definition of IT if they talk like IT. That's why the basic system called it as ITSM. But it is not only IT. There are lot of things within a single platform. And ITSM, it's like we have to uh, basically the process should run smoothly. For that the ITSM is provided, and it is the base. That's why we talk, every time we talk as a base as ITSM, because this is one of the oldest process and the important process. Without this process, I think 95% of customers utilize ITSM if they are using ServiceNow platform. Okay, that's why everybody take base as ITSM initially for doing any training, for doing any development. So it starts with ITSM because your lot of things will be completed inside ITSM, like user management, group management, and these all things is configured correctly, so they can enable very easily onto other modules. They just have to implement, they don't have to configure any data thing.
And how they are implementing now AI in this?
So AI, so now AI will come as a, so basic AI we can build, it's already running on basic
It's
AI.
kind
Like
of chatbots.
a chatbot is like you have to create chatbot if you want to
Okay.
use it. So basically it is a RPA. There we can create our bots. So that
Hmm.
also is coming with license, I think. And AI they are talking is like we have some predictive intelligence going on inside, which does the intelligent work and faster problem solving and decision making. So this AI and basically the automation. AI is like a very hype word they are utilizing everywhere, but we can call it as a automation basically, because
Okay.
we can on backend we can configure everything. Based on that, our flow will work most of the time. And
Hmm.
if we are talking about AI much, but AI is having so much of cost also. So customers are not really buying AI from ServiceNow
Hmm.
because it is
As
having,
of now, it's new to them also because they are also not sure
yeah,
behind the scenes this AI will how much efficiently it's working.
yeah, that's right actually, because they don't know how we can how they want it to be implemented.
Hmm.
And there are many things outside service now. In AI, lot of things is happening very easily. So
Correct.
I think that's why what companies are telling, they have their own AI tools in their company, so they don't want to use it with service now.
Yeah, slowly, slowly, it will improve for sure.
Maybe, hopefully in future, but everybody, so the customer who is utilizing AI in service now, basically they are using their own LLMs, they are using their own language models.
Hmm.
Currently ServiceNow provide their language model, but most of the customer who are there, they are trying to utilize their own LLMs with ServiceNow. For that, they have built some custom solutions. Everybody has to do some custom solution. That's why it is like very hectic thing from developers point of view,
Okay.
because we don't have solutions everywhere, we don't have use cases everywhere. It's just like some customer will ask, then we have to do it.
Yeah,
We have,
manually, it
yeah,
means human is involved, but in AI, where the human is less involved, so that's only work with AI.
yeah, because see, whatever things we will configure as part of AI, definitely it will execute on its own, but on backend the configuration will be mostly done by us only. It will
Oh.
only just train itself and use the data basically. And then
Mm.
AI agents is basically, it's kind of support agent, but uh, it will be working like a bot. So
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
yeah,
chatbots we saw in many websites, no?
yeah,
Even
but
ChatGPT also
yeah,
work
but
like that.
chatbot mostly it is integrated with company bots. Like there are
Okay.
many big companies, they already have their bots, so they generally don't utilize ServiceNow bot. Or what they do, they integrate with their company bots
Oh,
using
then it
RPA.
will be easy.
Yeah,
Hmm.
using RPA. So they don't they it will not require them to create another bot which is already developed on their on their platform,
Hmm.
right? So they don't want to develop it again. It's just like they integrate and then they will utilize it. And in ServiceNow we have to configure it inside RPA, like we have robotic process automation.
Process automation. Hmm.
So there we can do that if we have to utilize any bots.
Okay.
All right. So here we have like real time insights. So basically real time insights, they are talking about like we can look into the data which is on real time base. So real time based data, how it will show, it will utilize performance analytics in the system. And we can see how our trends are going, or how the breakdown is going with incident, problem, change, or any other uh, application, any other records basically in ServiceNow. So they can see the data in real time basis, uh, like just utilizing the dashboard. And integration, so integration is lot easier in ServiceNow. So there are two ways to do integration in ServiceNow. One is using already built spoke, and one is you have to create custom integration using REST message or SOAP message, basically, right?
It's
So
require little bit coding too
integration
from the
hub
backend.
integration hub doesn't require much of a scripting. It require much of configuration. But
Okay.
if we talk about REST base or SOAP base, so REST is definitely requiring a script to do the
Okay.
integration. And integration hub, basically, it is paid version. So suppose we have to, there is Jira, so you might have heard about Jira also, right, everyone?
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
what happens on Jira, so we can integrate with REST message also, and it has Jira spoke also out of the box from ServiceNow, but that would be a paid version.
So
But
it integrate with Jira platform.
yeah, it integrate with Jira platform by providing the URL of that Jira instance.
Okay.
You can configure it on your system if the client is providing those things, and you just have to provide the configuration like authentication and the token. These all configuration is done there. You will find already created actions, already created flows you will get there. It's just like you have to tweak them according to our requirement. That's it. You will find more than 10 actions inside Jira, like create issues, create story, create bug, create project, create story, and create change also. Okay. And we have app development hub also, where we can develop our app. Basically, for an example, we have App Engine Studio, right?
Yeah, you showed in the start.
Yeah. So we App Engine Studio, and there is Creator Studio also, and ServiceNow Studio. Yeah, ServiceNow Studio is there. There also we can see what all things we are doing, and we can create the application, right? And we have digital workflow. So basically digital workflow, what we can, what is like, if suppose we have to work CSM with ITSM, like both the applications are utilizing together on some cases, on some scenarios, right? So we can create our digital workflow where it will utilize ITSM and CSM or any other modules. So it's basically update, both the things are required to perform any automation, so we can utilize digital workflows. So basically it is cross scope workflow, basically. So uh, you can run our flow with any process, to any process. It will not impact anything. It's just like they will be providing access to those users who is performing, and the things will happen. So that's why it is being called like single platform where everything is done, and a single architecture, single data
Architecture.
model. Okay. So any questions from anyone?
I think Sony and Zainab already experienced.
No,
That's why.
Yeah.
yeah, we have some knowledge on this, basically.
Hmm.
And now, yeah, anybody was telling anything?
No.
No, Prashant.
Okay, just give me a minute. Let me have some water. All right, so am I audible?
Yes, Prashant.
Okay.
Yes.
Uh, so we were discussing here. Same thing is here only, but it is more detailed way. So if you see, we have technology workflows, industry workflows, customer workflows, employee workflows, and creator workflows. So they have made separate type of workflows in ServiceNow basically. So these workflow they have segregated based on the process. So if we talk about creator workflow, so creator workflow they have added multiple uh, multiple type of things like walk-up experience, workspaces, reports, and dashboard. So where the creator has performed something, or some automation is happening, or some productivity is going on, or some uh, scalability if they are talking about, so we can generate workflow for creator. And technology customer workflow is generally the customer where we generate the flow or automation with related to CSM. Okay.
I think I will understand slowly, slowly.
Yeah, that's right.
Sony and Zainab knows it.
Yeah, so when we talk about various workflow, so it's like they have added a terminology, that's it. It's nothing difference. So finance and supply chain workflow, it will include the modules with the finance related. And if we talk about the technology workflow, so mostly it is for account payable operations, procurement, where people has to purchase something, right? So for that we have some process that is called technology process or technology workflows. And industry workflows, we have that manufacturing modules inside industry workflow. And employee workflow, basically it talks about HR, and which involves in conjunction with the creator workflow also. So we have, under productivity and engagement, we have this conversational interface, mobile service portal. There also we need to configure something on backend, walk-up experience, workspaces, dashboards. So these come under creator workflow. So they have named as a creator, but creator is basically they are resembling it to a developer also together. So the the creator workflow, that's why they have given the name. And if we talk about on productivity side, basically it's like whether the process is going on right, product whether they are producing the good amount of productivity from these things like dashboard or walk-up experience. So dashboard, reports and dashboard, you everybody know. Walk-up experience is like they can request for a meeting, so just like we schedule in our teams, so similarly we can raise from walk-up experience. From walk-up experience, they can request a meeting with any person whoever is present in ServiceNow, and it will send a meeting invite on Teams basically when they try to generate some walk-up experience thing. And SLM is basically service level management, where SLA things are configured, where the supervisor is notified how much percent of SLA is completed. So this is more important in terms of incident or the service request management or change management. Oh, sorry, a change management, it is used very less. It is mostly utilized under incident and service request management, because these requests should be fulfilled as soon as possible, because incident could be like on multiple priorities, P1, P2, 3, P4, P5, right? P1 and P2, whenever it happens, we have very fast SLA It could be 1 hour, it could be 30 minutes, it could be 10 minutes also for high priority incidents, especially for P1 or major incident management. So that point of time we have to configure as a SLA or OLA also. And we have service portal. So service portal also play a very big role in productivity, because this is the thing which will be visible to the end user. Through that they will raise their requests for ITSM, CSM, HR. So for an example, we have employee center. It is also an extended version of service portal only, because backend all the widgets are almost same. That's it. It is like a taxonomy they are using in employee center. In service portal they are directly utilizing the widget editor or the page designer. And mobile application also definitely is of great help, because
Prashant, what is taxonomy in employee center?
so
I have heard this very often.
taxonomy is basically the categorization inside employee center. So suppose you have seen that employee center on top, we have drop down for IT, for CSM, for HR.
Hmm.
If you see where all three modules are enabled, so those are the taxonomy. So we have to if we have to display anything under employee center, so we have to define in that taxonomy, like HR, which taxonomy you have to update the thing, either in ITSM, either in HR, or either in CSM. Okay, suppose you have knowledge article. Now you don't want to see it everywhere, right? So you can mention that knowledge article inside a specific taxonomy, so it will not be
Okay.
visible to other module people.
Oh, okay.
Basically it is like content grouping.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. They have just named it because they can do everything in a single platform, single UI
Mm.
basically. uh, okay, so
Okay.
currently employee center is supporting three module: ITSM, CSM, and HR. And for other module we have portal separately.
Okay.
And conversational interfaces, like we have our virtual agent or connect chat in our system, whatever we can use. So these are also very much utilized and very much useful. If suppose all the users with same organization are there present in ServiceNow, they can chat in ServiceNow directly. Okay. And if we talk about intelligence side, so intelligence means AI again. And intelligence part will come on multiple aspect, like machine learning, task intelligence, Gen AI, Doc Intel, process mining, intelligent search, NLU, analytics. So not all of them are utilized together. There might be a case one or two things are utilized most of the time, because here everything is coming with a license cost. Whatever things is present inside intelligence, all of them are having some cost while you have to use it. Okay. And under automation we have process automation designer, flow designer, decision builder, advanced work assignment, RPA, and App Engine Studio. So under process automation designer, they can design a step-by-step process for anything, like end-to-end process. Basically, if we talk like how to play something, how to go somewhere, so there will be some steps. Like step one would be like on initial phase, step 2 could be what is required next, and step 3 could be like what exactly sequence of activities needs to be done. So for an example, process automation designer is like sequence of activities on each stage. Suppose if some person has to play cricket or admit in some healthcare, or the someone has to go in hospital and admit himself for any health checkups, so there some activities needs to be followed, like what type of things, what type of diagnostic you are taking, and then next activity, like how much time will be, step by step all the activities separately segregated, right? So for you have to go for on each category, you have to go on separate diagnostic person, and they will check 3 4 things. Similarly, you can generate a steps for that. So for that, process automation designer is used, but process automation designer is least used these days because it is having some issues also, and the customer wants to use it out of the box most of the time, not much customized way, but easiest way they can utilize it. And we can generate a flow for process automation designer, we can generate an automation inside that. That's why it is coming under automation. Flow designer, it is like basic thing to do automation. Decision builder is like this comes when it is required, like
जा
decision anything.
कौन सा तो पेन लग जा सॉरी
Okay, so we have decision builder, advanced work assignment, RPA, and app engine studio. So these are all again the automation part. RPA is like having some cost, app engine studio is not having any cost, we can use it at any point of time. It's just like we have to enable and we have to use it. And last is like consistency and scalability. So this is also the important aspect while end-to-end process goes, because knowledge management, catalog, and database, and CMDB, CSDM, so these are wherever it is applicable, so there we are doing these things, CSDM or CMDB. Web services is done for integration and other activities, like yeah, integration mostly, but if they want to use any other web services, so we can use it in our platform. And multi-instance, so we multi-instance is like it's like if we talk about domain separation is there, so it can work as a multi-instance basically. And these days very less clients are utilizing domain separation basically, because everybody wants their whole complete system for their only dedicated to them. Advanced high availability architecture and ServiceNow security center. So like architecture, we talk about uh, advanced high availability. So it is like availability means your system will be always be available for you. There is a very less chance, very less chance your system will be slow, and but it will not be down anytime, any point of time. So whatever production instance you would be having, it will never be down at any point of time. It doesn't happen generally for any point of time, because it has its data stored in multiple data centers. So if suppose one data center is uh, not responding, then immediately it will generate a request for other data centers where the data is already there. So it will never uh, face such kind of failure on production side. It will always be on working model 99.9% it will be available, and if its efficiency would be according to the load of that system. Security center, so this is also an important part, because if suppose we are interacting with multiple integrations, so we have a lot of data incoming outgoing, so that should be some security center established. So big company, there are big companies who are utilizing ServiceNow, so they utilize these everything: security center, architecture, health scan. They utilize it very frequently because they have to be more secure on based on their system. So we have module like VR, we have module like risk management, so these all system come in place for these kind of process fulfillment. Okay. And we have access to third party data, so this we already be having using web services. All right, so this is whole ServiceNow architecture. So architecture is so big, we can't showcase on even our system, because we have all the modules included in the architecture side, all the development aspect, all the configuration aspect, that comes all under ServiceNow architecture. So it is very short and crisp uh, architecture which I have shown you. Otherwise technology will have its own big flow, industry will have own big type of workflow, but it was not required at this point of time. So I have showcased in a very good way, so that you understand it in a proper way. All right, so anybody have any questions?
Not right now.
No, Prashant.
Okay. So now we have very important thing, like ServiceNow versions and upgrades. So as like we already know, so ServiceNow versions and upgrades are coming every year these days, every 6 months mostly, but previously it was 2 year, then it reduced to 1 year, then 6 month, every 6 months we are getting upgrades. And newer ServiceNow versions are coming twice a year, and upgrade is mandatory every year to do. So these are very important thing, and these why that impact development area also, because uh, there are a lot of custom things which we establish, and there are a lot of things which we utilize as out of the box within our process. So there on upgrade there might be a chance something is upgraded or something is modified from ServiceNow. So based on that we have to be much sure on our all the process and the upgrade fulfillment from developer point of view. So now if we talk about versions, so ServiceNow versions is coming every 6 months, and upgrade we have to do every year, like n-2. This is like a general scenario from ServiceNow, but it is different for all the customers. Licensing cost is completely different for all the customers in the world, because there you will find the difference for all other customers in terms of costing. And definitely ServiceNow versions and upgrade, why it comes is like they provide a lot of things inside ServiceNow as a newer things, and as well as they fix the older issues with related to any product, with related to any configuration activity, or with related to suppose approval engine, or with related to flow, or with related to some new products. So they are coming with new application inside ServiceNow. So every 6 months we will find such new applications, such bug fixes and security enhancements or DB upgrade also. So previously we were using MariaDB. Now they are ServiceNow is talking about RaptorDB. RaptorDB is like so much fast than older DB. It's like 57% faster than MariaDB, RaptorDB. So RaptorDB is available from the Yokohama version. So which is right now the version is going on. So it is available from this version, and definitely it involves some upgrade or the talks with ServiceNow. So customer will talk with ServiceNow and they will try to move it to those DB. So basically it is like on backend activity. It doesn't have anything related to ServiceNow system basically. And typically it releases two versions. So this year Yokohama has already come, and the next version will be coming after June. Mostly it will be coming 1 or 2 months, or we are not sure because they haven't announced anything till now. But the latest version is Yokohama, which was released on Jan this year, and the next version we will be notified when it will be coming. And these upgrades are very necessary for our ServiceNow upgrade, or for our ServiceNow platform to be working more efficiently. We have to upgrade it, because what happens if suppose you miss the upgrade timeline, so they will not, ServiceNow will not support the older versions. If suppose the company has to, if suppose what is the older version for, so suppose before Yokohama there was two versions older, we are having older uh, versions. If suppose we are in older versions, then ServiceNow will not support to that version. But if it is upgraded on n-2, they will support it till n-2. So Yokohama they will support until the next two versions are coming. They will support Yokohama till then. If third version will come on top of Yokohama, then they will not support on Yokohama on general scenario. But some customers are there, they discuss with ServiceNow, so they can extend also for very special case. It's not like they will do it. You have to provide the proper reasons why you are not able to upgrade, and then ServiceNow will try and provide some workaround for that customers. Okay. Any questions
Okay.
here on
Okay.
versions and upgrade?
No.
Okay. These are mandatory activities basically that has to be performed every year. Okay, now we are talking about ServiceNow instances. So ServiceNow instance, there are four type of instance basically. One is personal developer instance. So this everybody know, PDI is for self uh, utilization purpose. And next is developer instance, client developer instance, client test UAT instance, client production instance. So PDI is the thing where we do our POC for our own, and client developer instance is the instance where the developer do all the development activities. Test UAT instance is for doing UAT or the testing from the testing team or either from the client team. So they will perform the testing and UAT thing in UAT instance. And if everything is fine in test and UAT instance, then they will migrate the changes to production instance. Production instance is the place where we don't do any development, we don't do any testing in production. It's just migrated and then that's it. End user will utilize the production system. Test UAT, we cannot perform any development activity. We have to do only testing or the verification of our changes. So the development will only be done on developer instance. Okay.
Okay.
So these are four type of instances. So mostly PDI is for our own use basically.